Hi guys, my name is Melody and thanks for stopping by, and today I'm just going to do another unboxing video. I'm going to do an unboxing of that box sitting on my bed there next to my Care Bear because I love Care Bears. Rainbow Goth. What? Anyway. Okay, so if you hear noises in the background, my son is taking a shower and he loves to sing in the shower as we're all in self-isolation and this is our world at the moment. So I have I'm just going to talk a little bit about my weight journey. So I have OCD, which actually falls into a problem actually with food and eating disorders. I don't tend to either overeat or try to control my food so much that I don't eat. I also have Graves' disease, which came from hypothyroidism to hyperthyroidism, which is odd, but you know, I'm an oddball. And once I got the hypo, I put on tons of weight. Once it switched over to Graves, I was losing weight fairly consistently, but they had to stop that. So the medication that I was on actually stopped it and started making me gain weight again. So last year, in April, I was 15 stone 9, which I'll just do it on a calculator because I can't convert these in my head. Unfortunately, it's UK saying, so 15 stone 9. 219 pounds. So last April I was 219 pounds. I was unable to control my eating. Different things trigger my problems with that, and I decided I need to lose weight. The best way for me to lose weight is to have somebody else control my food. My husband's not able to do that because he does work quite a lot, so he can't do the meal planning and cooking that I would need to require, and I need to stay out of the kitchen, otherwise I will graze and I will eat, which means that I will gain weight quicker than some people. Alright, so now we're going to get into what that box is. So that box is my meal plans. I decided to go with a company called Jane Plan. This is not sponsored. It's just because I thought that this might be interesting to some folk, and that you can actually order it while you're self-isolating as well, and it comes to your door. You do not have to go to the shops. The way that the driver delivered it is he brought it to the door. He knocked on the door. He set it there. He stepped back. My husband went and got it because that box is heavy. And the delivery driver confirmed that we were who we said we were, which is really good. Okay, so let's go back. Last April, 219 pounds or 15 stone 9. So I decided to start ordering these boxes. So what these boxes have in them is they have a breakfast, a snack, a lunch, and a dinner. And with those, you are supposed to supplement them with fruits and vegetables of your choosing, not too big of a portions, to keep your meal size quite consistently small. So for me, and Xander is still singing, for goodness sake, child. He never stops talking. Anyway, for me, this was really good because last year, the job that I recently lost, I was out and about all the time, and if I wanted food, I would need to stop at a petrol station or a grocery store and get a sandwich and things like that, and I was not making the healthy choices. So with this, I was able to take the meals with me, just open them up, because the lunches, you don't really need to heat them up. I mean, you can do, but everything is like vacuum sealed and it's ambient temperature, so that just means that it doesn't need to go into the refrigerator or anything, so I didn't have to worry about that. So I've been doing this almost a year now, and I am pleased to say that I've lost 61 pounds. So let me just check to see what weight that is, and oh wait, minus 61. So 158 pounds is what I weigh, which for my height I am 5'2" and a half. Let's count that half because I'm a shorty. I am still on the overweight side. I think I've got about 19 pounds until I'm actually the right weight for my height, which is absolutely fine. I'm not too fussed about that. But what that means for me is that I have a better range of movement because I do have chronic sciatica. So my sciatic nerve has a bit that's been pushed on it since I had the one that was singing, because he was a 10-pound baby, that one, and he sat on my sciatic nerve, and ever since then I have had chronic pain, chronic sciatica that runs down my right side. So with the extra weight, that caused me a lack of mobility. I couldn't move, I couldn't bend down. My back was always hurting, things like that. So since I've lost weight, that's actually decreased that problem. Though I do have to do Pilates to stretch out and make sure that I can still have the mobility, because I'm going to say that eventually I will probably lose my mobility at some point, but I'm trying to make that more in the future and not right now. Okay, yeah, so that was that side effects. Okay, so I still wasn't in remission with my Graves' disease. And because I'm vegetarian, it is all vegetarian stuff, I switched over to being vegetarian because I found that I thought that maybe the iodine that you find in meats and things like that would actually make my thyroid worse, because iodine affects the thyroid, things like that. So I started religiously eating those meals, which are not rubbish, because before I was like chips and cheese, pizza, things like that. I was a rubbish vegetarian. So I started eating those meals, and I have had days where I've gone out to eat with my husband, or we've been off, and then I've gone back to it, and it has worked for me. I'm not going to say this will work for everyone, but it has worked for me, and I can happily say that some of my symptoms are gone. I got cleared in November by my endocrinologist as being in remission. So hopefully, fingers crossed, my Graves' disease stays in check. Because it's not something that goes away, it's just something that goes in remission. If it comes back, there is a point where I might have to have my thyroid taken out. And I don't want that, because that can actually lead you to go back to hypo, which can cause you to gain weight. And I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen. I also am trying to make sure that I don't become a diabetic, because my dad, God rest his soul, was a diabetic, type 2 diabetic who had an insulin pump. So that's another reason why I'm doing it. So those are my reasons for it. And I know this is a really long intro, so I'm just going to go ahead and get to it, and we're going to see what's in the box, because I can't remember what I ordered. Okay, see you soon. I don't know why I did that. Love ya. Okay guys, so this is how the box comes. I'm just holding this by the camera stand here. So this is how the box comes. You get a bit that tells you all the nutrition and things like that, and then on top it is the snacks. So it's layer by layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out one of each and just show you what I eat, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the food. I've taken it out of the box and I've just laid it down. So these are the snacks at the top. So I've got popcorn. I've got these what do you call it? Curly corn combo. Don't know what that is. It tastes nice. I got some salted almonds. This is a dark chocolate bar, and these are oat cakes. I only get one of those a day. There isn't a wide range here because this is what I like, and to be honest, I am a creature of habit. Okay, so my breakfast is, I got luxury muesli, and I have these mueslis, and I have them with almond milk and some fruit. I usually have a banana in there as well because I really love bananas in a muesli. Oh, it's amazing. And then that's another granola. So 2 granolas, 1 muesli. And I've got this oat bar, this raspberry and honey porridge bar. This is amazing, especially if you're on the go or if you're working. So when I'm usually in university, I usually take that with me in the morning, and like a piece of fruit. So for lunches, I have my favorite, which is the chana dal. Yeah, I do have to take all these with spoons as well, too, when I go out. I just put them in a bag and I take spoons and then I put them in the recycling once I'm done. So, smoky bean chili, and that's really good as well. Couscous salad, I like that during the warmer months. That's why I've got that, because we're going into April. So, penne ricotta with tomato and olives, that's amazing as well. So, like, if it's cold, it's like a pasta salad sort of thing, and I really like pasta salads. And we've got this 3-bean salad. I can't remember what it has in it. It's just beans, but this one's really good. Like I say, during the summer months I like that and that. During the winter months they have vegetarian soups that I like as well. Okay, so for my dinners, and again, I am a creature of habit. These are the ones that I really like, so I just choose those. And to be honest, it's a good variety for me, because even when I was eating regular food, I tend to just eat basically the same things over again. So my Malaysian vegetable curry, so that's a red curry, and it does have rice with it, which is really nice. Oh wait, this isn't the red curry, this is a yellow curry. That one's my favorite. It does have rice with it. Vegetable cassoulet. That is, I'm trying to open these up. I can't get it open. Sorry, put this down. Okay, and that has some rice in it, and it's just like a vegetable stew. And then I've got classic vegetable curry. Now that's the curry, that's the red curry with the rice. And then we've got pasta arrabbiata, which is a spicy pasta. I do put mozzarella cheese on that. Try not to put too much, but sometimes I go overboard, because sometimes I put cheese on some of these just so I can get my dairy content. Mediterranean vegetable lasagna. This is amazing. I love this. Luxury lentil pie. This is beautiful, because before I used to make my lentil pies with corn mince, and this is amazing. I absolutely love that. And then we've got just Mediterranean pasta. So actually with all of these, I do add extra things to them. For a lot of them, I add these, I think it is the Linda McCartney meatballs. I'll add those in there for a bit of extra protein. And then I'll put some cheese on top of the pasta ones and the lentil pie one. Just for an extra bit of calcium. So that is what all the food looks like that I get. I say there's more choices on the website that people can choose from. Okay, so I'll just go back and I'll have a chat with you on camera. All right. Okay, so that is actually what I eat every month, barring birthday parties and Christmas and things like that. So like I say, it does keep me in line with my food intake. I will tell you that it does cost $1.99 a month. I think it ended up being about £7 a day. And to be honest, even when I wasn't working during the school year, I spent more than that per day on one meal. So it's technically saving me money, even with the little extras with it, because we can buy those extras in bulk from my husband's work. And the kids use those as well as I do. So it's not just me buying extra food for myself. It's us buying food for a family and then doing that. So we have a budget on top of that for family food as well. I know that does sound expensive to some people, but to me, for my health, it is actually worth it. And I am trying to keep my health up during this time because I know how quickly it can go downhill. This was a video asked for by my friend Kirsty, so I hope you watched this because you wanted to know what I was eating. And if y'all have any hints, tips, or ideas and want to put anything that you're doing in the description below, I would enjoy that. I do like the community and the comments. And if you like this video and you like me, if you want to click that subscribe button and click the like button. And I probably should do this at the beginning of the video, but you know, I can't remember these things. I'm getting so old. I'm just kidding. I'm not that old. That's silly. Anyway, so have a good day. Stay safe and keep well. And I hope everybody out there is thinking of the people who are having to work right now and having to be out in this. I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.